Hell yeah, let's go. I don't know what happened there. That was crazy.
He did the wrong one, but that's all right. That's okay. Good morning.
Good morning. You know what? This your last. This your last show. We're gonna do this thing right, man. My bad.
It's the Sunday Morning Pillaging Show. Chris for Raiders. Oh. For the nation, Jasin. Oh. Pillaging just for Sunday. Oh. Me and Chris, we don't miss. Oh. Me and Chris don't miss. Oh. Me and Chris don't miss. When it comes to this Raider classic, we don't miss. Raider Nation, we don't miss.
All right.
Yeah, that's more like it.
I feel better
now. So, how do I? No, it's bad. No, what's up with it, man?
Look. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Sunday Morning Pillaging Show. I'm Chris for Raiders, and my main man over there is Amari. Raider than Jasin, but my main girl over there. Just to clear out the air, just to let people know, if you watch the Friday Night Live with me and Jeff, I am not saying goodbye forever. Let me get that straight. I'm just taking a sabbatical for a little while just to get my health back up to par. That's all. Got a little sick there in the last few months, last few weeks. Not leaving forever. I will be back. So if you miss me, don't miss me. If you don't miss me, yeah, whatever. It's what it is. But I'm not disappearing. I'm just going to take a little break because I got to get my health back up. That's all. Just get to clear the water. So,
and then I'll take.
Not clear the water, clear the air. There it is. Clear the air.
There we go. And I'll take with me the memories. No, it's fine. No, but yeah, it's always, it's always been a pleasure having you on here. Just being my tag team partner. You know what I'm saying? Like just my behind the scenes, director and producer. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's been fun. Like, even though the season's been what it was, like, it made it fun for me. We had some good opportunities on here to, get with the nation. And I learned a lot from you, you know what I'm saying, in these times of, just of how my direction is. And then just how, I was doing my thing. Like I seen, you, Jeff, and like how you guys kind of, did your service, man. Like, and I hope I can take that and, spread that with the nation, man, because it will definitely be missed, especially by me, everybody on the panel. And, I know the nation for sure will be, keeping a good word and keeping a good heart for you out there.
Yeah, that's all let's say. Good morning to Jack, my man.
Jack G.
Frank Weber's in the building. Hey, this is my boy who helped me get started too. True. Hey, True. Thanks for coming in, brother. D Menace, I ain't seen in a while. Good morning. Good morning. Am I done for the year? Yeah, I'm done for a little while. We'll still do a Tuesday night show, but I'm taking a break from a lot of other stuff I'm doing. I'm just gonna relax. So be was Tuesday night because that might be the last Tuesday night too. So we'll see. Jordan says no white host. Well, if you're white, you want to come in here, let us know. Send us a message. We don't mind what color you are. You can come in anytime you want to.
Yeah, she's light skinned. You know what I'm saying? Like, it counts.
Raiders stressing you out too much, Chris. No, yeah, that too, but it's other things that compiled with it.
Chris, there's rumors that you're tanking it for the season. Is that true?
I thought tanking was illegal in the NFL.
That's right. That's why I'm keeping on hush from now on. Like, but hey, I seen a thing they were talking about. They're surprised that the NFL's not investigating this situation. I'm like, you know what? Let's keep it quiet, y'all. Let it play out like it plays out. We need this.
Well, they're not purposely tanking. The Raiders just that bad. They don't have to worry about tanking. They just can't play football like the rest of the NFL play football. So it's not tanking. They're not doing what the Miami Dolphins did a few years back, where they actually you saw them tanking on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, what you laughing at? The man says, "Get the help up, Chris. I'll be seeing you and start next year." Definitely, thank you, man. That's what I'm saying. Because I gotta say, in case you guys missed it on Friday night, and Jason already knew this ahead of time. Yeah, I had a show with Jason Downs, and I was talking, and nobody can understand me. And I didn't realize the fact that I was having a little minor stroke. It wasn't a major stroke like I had before a while back. It was a minor stroke where my brain just started like glitching out. You know, I was thinking I was saying something, but my mouth wasn't communicating with you guys. And then I checked it, and I had to go to the doctor and then to get some more pills. And these pills right now were like, wow, they put me out. But other than that, I'm fine. I feel good.
Like you knew you would.
So I just want to take a break, get the health together, get the right diets in me, get the right rest. You know, let the Raiders stop stressing me out. But I don't think that's the reason why. What could have been? Who knows? What else we got here? This is not all about me tonight today. What the fuck I'm gonna do without you?
It's all about. I know.
You'll be all right.
So, how do I?
No, you got your own thing going, Jesse. I mean, Jesse. You got your own thing on, Jesse. Good.
Say goodbye.
Baby, say hi.
To what we had. All the good times.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
My voice is a little shot this morning, y'all. Excuse me. But
I don't think it was ever right in the first place. I heard you in the background before you got the show. Like,
right. I was up there
who let that cow in here?
Right? It's like, is he okay? He sounds like he's dying.
Man.
Yeah. Amara had a speech for you, but she's a little shy right now. So she, but from the heart, she says,
like I said, guys, it's just a break. I'm old. I'm longer than two, so sometimes you gotta take those breaks. Sometimes you gotta just step back and it's been a long, tumultuous season. This is not one of the seasons I like to see again. I don't want to watch ESPN or NFL Network and watch replays of the season whatsoever, like I used to do back in the past when we won. This time, I'm just gonna cancel the network. Don't show me no Raider games, please.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah. Amara wanted to let you know that you are a great podcaster and an even better uncle. And she appreciates everything. And before she gets all emotional, she said that's all she's gonna say.
There you go. You have a cute little baby. Yeah, she's adorable.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Asher. Curry.
They're so adorable that my wife saw a picture of her, man, fell in love. She adopted her immediately. So that's mine. That's my niece. That's it. Done deal. Yeah. Can't wait to see you guys in Vegas. I'll tell you that. She's still talking about it.
Ooh, we can't wait. That's how I know that I'm still excited about the team, and because I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in May. That's our big party with the nation, and that next year's 49er Raider game, I'm definitely looking forward to, and will be there if I'm physically able. I will be there.
Dontrell, you are right about that. Every 30 teams are better than the Raiders right now, except for one, New York Giants. So they are. Yeah, I agree with you. Not doubting it at all.
Yeah, but the thing is, we'll be in the same place on the couch watching everybody else. So
exactly. Yeah, we'll be right there watching. We'll be together watching Super Bowl. Not together, but watch Super Bowl at the same time.
Yeah,
while our teams being there. So. Let's talk about this right quick.
Okay.
What do you think is going to happen today?
We're gonna win. I feel it. I just feel it. I don't know what it is. I even had a dream, which is crazy. I had a dream we won. And it was crazy. It was like 20, what was it? 21-15. I don't know how that happened, but that's what happened. And I was happy though. And then in the dream, I was actually happy, of course. And it's like if we win, I mean, it's not gonna do anything good or bad. It's gonna do more bad, but just as far as like I just see us, I don't know. I just see us winning one of these games. And that's why I'm not going to get excited for this thing no more. Because I was excited last year when I thought that's what they were doing. Like that was the plan, but then I see they were not. They just were terrible. And it just disappointed me. Like, oh man, I thought they actually had a plan. I mean, it was like, it looked like, okay, maybe they do know what they're doing. They're just going this way about it. And then, yeah, it wasn't that. It was that they had no plan. They have no clue. But this game, when Mac's not out there, that's going to be a trip and it's going to be a disadvantage. But I feel like other players are going to step up. I really do. Because remember how they said the other guys weren't ready? I feel there's a lot of people ready on this team that weren't starting. And I think we're going to see that today because these guys are playing for their contracts next year. So, I mean, if you're going to see hunger, you're going to see hunger in these next two games. So that's what, it's not that it's a bad thing. It's just that don't be surprised. Just get yourselves ready because we might do some crazy things today, but.
Well, you had a dream, and I had a dream too. I have a dream. Well, I had a dream Friday night. You know what I dreamt? I dreamt that the Raiders won 45-3.
Ooh.
Genty had 220 yards rushing. Cam Miller came in the game and threw for like 200 yards. See, Jasin had 180 yards receiving. Some of that nature. It was just a blowout.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh man, is that possible? Yeah, possible. Will it happen? Doubt it, but yeah, that's what I said. But the good thing is, as I watch some of these draft things, that the Raiders do win, we'll drop to number 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought if we win, we'll drop down to number 8 or 7 or something like that. But if we win, we'll drop number 3. But it's still not bad. It's not the number 1 overall pick, but we can get trade value for it. 3's still good for trade value too, as well. If we want to do that, if they go on to do that and not go ahead and pick a quarterback or whatever they pick. Okay, so this game is like, yeah, we can lose and be number 1. We can win and be number 3. So it's like a win-win to me.
Yeah, like why I see it so important is because remember when, like last year's example, I just hope everybody learned from last year's experience because remember, okay, so we were in prime position to get probably right where we are or a little bit closer. And we won those last games and it took us out. I think we went from 6 to or something 3 to 6.
What was the number? What was at almost what I think it was at 2 and went down to 6.
Yeah. And then from there, the talk this is what was concerning about that. If we're just like, oh, well, we don't care. Okay, cool. But then don't say that you want to trade up for a quarterback when you guys when we're already there. You know what I'm saying? Like when we're already in that position, we don't need to trade up. We could just let it play out. And then we're talking about giving up draft capital. I'm like, that's crazy talk. Because if we don't care about the picks, then then that means you don't want to trade up. Then you can't say, oh, well, I don't care about the picks, but then you want to trade up for a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? It's like we have to be smart. Why are we going to give up everything? You know what I'm saying? When we don't have to, we can make somebody else give it up.
Hey, we already had it. Why would we get rid of it? I mean,
yeah, that's why it just doesn't make sense when people say, I don't care, I don't like tanking and all this stuff, but then you want to trade up for a quarterback. That's crazy, because that's not financially or I'm saying good for this franchise. That's not smart. It's like we're closer to the play. When you're closer to the top 5 pick than you are the playoffs, then I mean, the right thing and the smart thing is to shut everybody down. You know what I'm saying? Because if we want to be, unless you want to be 2-14 or whatever it's going to be, 2-15, next year, then cool. Then let's play everybody. Who cares, right? But I mean, if you care, you're gonna be like, you know what, bro? These last two games aren't gonna get us to the playoffs next year. So let's not do this. You know what I mean? So I'd shut them all down. Genty, Bow. I kind of did one. I know Genty's a tough kid though. It's the thing. I don't worry about him getting injured. He's been pretty sturdy this whole year. So but it's just the Colton Millers, shut them down because they're I almost said soft. They're injury prone. And so we need to preserve some of these people. And then like Max, we don't need him on one leg. We need both his legs. So let's get him rested. Get what if he needs surgery, let's get it done, and let's get him back for next year. Because I mean, nothing is going to get accomplished except individual accolades by this time.
Montes, that don't make no sense to trade Max now. If they want to trade Max, they'll trade a while back when Detroit asked for him.
Yeah,
they really got a lot. They probably got a lot more stuff. Now they won't get really much anything. Plus, his contract is not really trade friendly.
Yeah,
because I know people won't pick up that contract he has, especially with what he did this season. He didn't really do that much. He's a lead. He's one of the league leaders in tackle for loss is great, but not sacks.
Yeah.
So trading Max now would make no sense. You might as well keep him for next year. Let him, get him healthy, like Jason said. Let him sit, relax, spend time with your family on these holidays. Relax. And that's what killed me when I was watching some of the news and all this stuff. The other day, like people were losing their freaking mind. Max stormed out the building. Max packed his shit and went home. I said, okay, I'm out of here. Why should I stay in practice at facilities when I don't have to practice? All right, I'm going home to my family. My new daughter, my wife, I'm out of here. He didn't storm out. He probably was pissed off that P says you're going to sit season because Mac is he's a true nature of a competitor. He likes to play football. He's playing football since Pee Wee, Pop Warner, high school, college, now pros. So he wants to play. And they told me he wasn't playing. Yeah, he can be pissed off too. But I don't think he's starting to build like after Raiders. No. He's like, God damn it, I want to play by. I'll go home. So I don't think trading now will do any good for the Raiders. It's like too late now. I mean, it still could happen. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but in my personal opinion, I don't think it makes sense.
Yeah, and he does need help, man. Like, because I mean, just picture this situation: we trade Max, right? Because I thought of it too, but then at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense for us. Even though we'll get picks, but then at the end of the day, we won't have talent, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest part of it. Like we got to stop trading the people that we do have valuable, because Max, I just picture him being traded, right? And then just him having success on the other side. It's not like he's going to be like everybody else that comes from us that's going to just, fail pretty much. He's actually a good player. And no matter where you put him, he's going to do well. So we don't trade people like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought about that too. Like, the picks, that's kind of, it's interesting, but we don't know what we're going to get on the other side of those picks. We really don't. And I just don't trust the regime right now as far as picking players. And I just see, them putting Kuntz, that they'd probably bring back Kuntz if that case happened. And then you'd have Tyree Wilson on the other side. So no, thank you. I would, just keep him in. But if he's going to keep being injured, I would trade him. That's the only way I would trade him. If I see that physically his body's on the decline, I'm sorry, but I got to trade while the burner's hot. And then, we'll take our chances, because we've seen that where we've hung on to players and didn't get anything for them. So, I mean, love Max, but if Max wants to continue his career past what we kind of have planned for bettering our team, then, we got to make a decision. And we won 6 games altogether with him, 2 years and, 2 years. And then I think before that was 6 or something like that, 6, 7, 6, something like that.
Well, we had some good years down here, but he never reached that plateau of 15 sacks in the season. He never did that. So, that's on him, because most of these defensive ends are just beasts and animals. Max is an animal too, but he's nobody even trade him. I'll build around him. I'll help him out. I'll give him some guys. We thought we had one guy, but he decided to get Fruity Loopy on us, and he's gone. That could help Max out, but we got to build it up. But anyway, I'm more excited to see today's game than the other games we had that been on. You know why? Because they're playing a lot of guys that haven't played before. And they wait till the last few games of the season to do that. So I want to see, like, I heard that Cedar Jackson. Are you happy too? I heard Cedar Jackson's playing too. I'm like, good, let's see him out there. Let's see him. Put him out. Let's see what they got. We already saw that one touch, his first catch, only catch in NFL as a touchdown. So let's see what else he can do. Let's see the rest of these guys. Let's see Grant. We already seen Rodgers. Let's see the 2026 draft picks out there playing. And some of the guys you signed playing. So we can see what we got for next year. So we know what we have to go after. We know we want. Everybody knows, and I'm gonna keep saying it. We know we have to go after some free agency and the O line. We know we got to do that. So, let's see what else we got. You can't breathe.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Or are you joking? Robin, I hope you're joking. Well, I think if he could breathe, he couldn't type. So,
well, I think it's talk, but
yeah, that just scared me a little bit. I said, "What? Oh man, don't scare me like that." Okay.
Chris was about to hop through there and give you CPR.
I don't know about all that. I lost my certification years ago. I got to get recertified.
Nice.
But
yeah,
and I'm more excited to see this game. He said, "Joke, okay, yeah, don't scare me like that, bro."
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy because they say that New York wants that pick too, so that's why I say this is gonna be interesting. And I feel like we would just be like, hell with it, but they would, I feel like they would have a more. They're gonna outtank us. I feel like
the Jets are watch this game more than we on Red Nation gonna watch this game. You know that, right? Because they figure that if New York loses, they'll be number one. We can trade with New York because they don't need a quarterback. With the Raiders, yeah, probably not. Hey, Mario, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
Yeah, because a lot of people too are thinking, since it's just Mendoza's probably cool, but it looks more beneficial to us because Mendoza's not going to get us to the playoffs next year. If it does, cool. But we should be looking at the bigger picture. Like this is going to be a multiple year build. That basically we would have to, build this team up regardless. So if it takes missing out on that first pick just by trading back a couple times, I'm down for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm down for that. And then stacking up for next year's quarterback draft. You know what I mean? Like if it's truly better than this one and we're getting the skim of it, then we should just build the team up, build back, trade back as many times as we can to gain like another first or two, and another second or two, and then just go all in, building this team, and then get our quarterback next year.
Well, there's a lot of work that got to be done. Like I said, these last two games are important to us for next year to see where we sit. We have a lot of draft picks. We have 11, so it's not like we're short. So we're good in that aspect. We have 11, so we can do that. Do anything we want. If we lose out, we're number one. We are in a driver's seat where if some teams want to trade to get that number one pick because they want a certain player, then okay, we're in the driver's seat. We can say, well, give us this, that, and this. But first of all, we gotta get the number one. Because we got the Giants this week. We have the Chiefs next week. So, Avocasi, thanks a lot, brother. Appreciate it. Like I said, I'll be back. Don't worry, I'm just taking a break for a while. I'll be back. You know, I'll probably come back looking different. Probably have a full head of hair. I can't hear you, Jason.
Come back with dreadlocks.
Right, exactly.
I bet she's a little chatty.
Yeah. Yo, I have a gym in my garage. It's like weights in a bicycle machine. I got those in the garage. Salute that, man. So I would say, no, I'm not that bad off. Okay, it's not that bad for me. It's just the point that it happened, and I got to take better care of myself. So I don't want it to happen again. You know, because they said once you get one, you'll keep getting them, and that's what happened. Like because it had happened to you last year, didn't realize it. This again happened this year. It only happens when it's cold. Just to tell you, I hate the freaking cold weather.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You know, just don't stress. I know the team doesn't make it easy, but
Robert, I pity the fool who say that. I pity the fool who says that. Mr. T.
Yeah.
I don't smoke marijuana and I don't need hair growth. I'm happy being bald. Shit. Easier. I have to worry about buying shampoos and conditioners.
Come on. I know. Look at this mustache and this goatee. Thanks, marijuana.
Yeah, it does help the cataracts. Yeah, it does that. But I'm not doing all that. I appreciate the advice. I'm not doing that.
It stimulates your mind, man.
I tried the other. Jason told me I tried the other day. I didn't do it, but I tried that. I said I couldn't even walk. I said, nah, I'm done.
Hey, that's how you're supposed to do. No, that's how it's supposed to be.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Let's see. The guys act like you're gonna bury me, like I'm going 6 feet under. I don't hope that's not what's happening, but I'm just gonna leave the shows for a little while. Like I said, I'm still gonna do Tuesday night with you.
Yeah. No, we on. Yeah.
I know. But just want to take a break.
Yeah. It just there'd be no Sunday Morning Pillaging Show without the great Christopher Raiders. You know.
No. Well, we can do one more. We can do one next Sunday. So this might not be the goodbye show. You know, if you can get a Chiefs, Chief on here, we can do one more.
Yeah, Chief, if you're watching, we would definitely like to for the Chiefs or Raiders. I know you're kind of going through the morning of not making the playoffs, but it's been a good run. And get yourself back together, keep your head up, chin high. And we'd like to have you on the show next week. Talk about kind of the future for both teams and where we go from here.
But now, man, maybe shine that dome a little. And I'm not doing that. And that wax is expensive. That wax is expensive. I'm not paying for it.
Damn.
Let's see. Chris staying Tuesday night. Yeah, I'll still do tonight's show. I'm not giving that up.
Yeah, buddy.
So, like I said, this is not goodbye.
Chewy, we're gonna have to look for free agent podcasters. We gotta look in the market, see who's hot right now.
Oh, okay. You guys are already. God damn. Like take a little break, take a vacation. Like, hey, he fired. Like, geez.
They say
come back to the room and the doors are closed. Like, hey, let me in. Nope.
Well, rumor has it they said they were going to shut Chris down, and then Chris stormed out of the building. So that's the rumors that were going on.
Go Giants. Yeah,
I know that's crazy. They have Jackson Dart's probably going to do some things today, huh?
Dude, look. I'm not leaving forever, guys. I hope I'm not. The good Lord says so. I'm gonna stay here. So, yeah, man, Jesus Christ, man. Look, when y'all get to a certain age, man, certain things you have to do here with yourself. You got to take care of better yourself. And I don't think I was, taking better. I was drinking a lot. I was doing this and doing that. Not eating well, eating late, not eating the right foods. So that's why I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna redo redo it. What do you call it? A cleansing. I'm not gonna cleanse myself, but so I ain't the right stuff. Eat at certain times. Make sure I'm taking my meds. That last pills I took, like, wow, they knock you out.
Yeah.
Broncos of Black Hole, hey, welcome, dude. So will we blow this tank? Well, it's not a tank, man. If you look at it, we're just a bad team. We're not tanking on purpose. We just can't win or play right. So no. I don't know. But you know what? The Jets want that pick too, because I'm sure the Giants want that pick too, because the Jets, I'm sure in that year, like, hey, you get number one, we'll trade you all kind of stuff to get that one pick.
Yeah.
And
Like I
Jets
said.
and the Giants don't want to rebuild their team, so they want the pick. So
yeah. And then they really don't need it as much as we do, because they got a good wide receiver, they got a good couple good backs, they got a good quarterback, young quarterback. Defense is pretty good. Like they got a few pieces in places. But that I feel like they have a better legitimate team, even though they have the same record. A lot of their games looked a lot better than ours. They took it the distance with a lot of good teams, and
they were close in a lot of their games, you know. So it wasn't like they were getting blown out like we did. I don't think they got shut out this year like we did. We got shut out twice.
Yeah.
So
what did Chewy say on that last one? He said the tank is what did you say? The tank is on full. Full.
The tank has a tank of gas.
Yeah, it does. He
So
said
this tank got full gas. Yeah.
Full tank of gas. I know that's right.
Well, we'll see. I gotta say, I'm more interested, like I said, seeing the young kids out there.
Yeah.
See these new guys.
Yeah. There's no difference in this game than any other game. We're gonna start off hot and then fizzle out like we've been doing. You know, someone has to teach our team how to finish games, that there's a kick it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? Like that we need to get to, because we do good. We start off cool, but then
we throw the interception on those first series, man. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
About pick six. Yeah, I don't know. We start off good, but we hang in there. We do things, but you know, some things look good, some things don't. But like I said, these guys haven't played. Like you said, they're gonna play their butts off, but they're gonna play like, okay, if I'm not gonna be on the Raiders, I'm gonna be on somebody else. I want everybody to see my tape and like, ooh, let's go, let's get this guy. Because I watched that Green Bay game and I saw Nate Hobbs turning kicks. I'm like, what the hell? You see that?
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I feel like he did one time for us, a couple times. Yeah,
but you know, and then what happened? He got hurt and went out the game. So that's Nate Hobbs for you.
That's Hobbs.
That's why we didn't keep him. And that's probably one of the reasons why we keep him. He's always hurt.
Yeah. Every time I watch a Packer game, it's either he's out or he's returning from injury. So I love Nate though. I love Nate as a person, as a player. It's just
we got the Giants today and the Chiefs next weekend.
Yeah,
I was market race. Yeah, I like the way I like Sanasi too. He was a good hard hitter, but it's no good to us if you can't get on the field.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what Jonathan Abram does with his life now.
He's on. I don't know. I forgot what team he was on.
Oh, he's on the team.
He's on New Orleans. I think he was New Orleans. Last time I checked, he was on the Saints. I don't know if he's still there or not.
Dang.
Yeah.
I haven't heard his name in quite some time.
Even a missile that can't tackle. Yeah. But anyway. Well, we'll see. Like I said, it's going to be an interesting game today.
Yeah.
Playing for
no reason.
Actually, we're playing for number one. That's funny.
Yeah. That's the thing. This is the most important, really most important game for us all season. Like, just for the fact that it could change this franchise finally. You know, it can get us. This is going to be the draft where it makes or breaks us. And we either do the right thing or we continue to do what we've been doing, because that's just it. We'll always be in the same position if we don't get this quarterback or we don't build this team. Whichever happens first, we need to build a line and we need to get the team ready for the next quarterback. So if it's getting everything we need now, get the corner, get the wide receiver, get all that, get the tackle, get all that stuff in place for next year's draft, I'm cool with that too. Just make whatever we do make sense. Don't plug in, because that's why I don't like that they're already starting with this Joe Burrow talk. I love Joe Burrow.
No,
Love Joe
no.
Burrow as a player, but we're not ready for that. We can't afford that. We'll have Joe Burrow and then Max Crosby, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? We can't afford it. So let's break this thing down and do it right. That's why I said we're already getting sidetracked. You know what I mean? Like, we know what the mission is. Like, all universally, we need to get a quarterback, build around the team for cheap, build a line, put everything in place, draft correctly. That's what's going to be the key, is our draft. That's why the more picks, the more better, because we need so much stuff on this team that Mendoza's not going to change this team and make us go from 2 to 10 wins. That's not going to happen, but he's going to be a good addition if that's what we do, but it's how we build around. And it's like, we need so much. It sucks because we need everything in the first round. We need a star wide receiver. We need a quarterback. We need a tackle. We need linebacker. Everything needs to be, but we can't get this. We can't move to other things because we never pull the trigger on the quarterback. So we're here. We're here as close as we'll probably be, unless we go 2 and dumb next year too. You know what I'm saying? But we need to get a quarterback and then start to shift down. So running back, we're cool. We could add another one, just for a double back set. Wide receiver, we definitely need at least 2, like 1 star and then 1 decent, possession receiver. Tight end, we're cool. We could use maybe another one. I don't know if Ian Thomas is going to stay or whatever, but someone to, fill that spot. I don't know if Mayer's going to stay. If Mayer wants to be here after.
No, he got his last year on the contract. Yeah, so yeah, he's staying.
Okay,
so he got 1 year. He got 1 year on his contract. He's a rookie, so he's still 1 year on his contract.
Okay, so we still got him. Okay, so they
can trade him, but he's still on contract. And Robert Payne, that's one thing we don't need is a punter. A kicker, yeah, maybe, but a punter we don't need. AJ Koo had a little bad game, but he's still good. Anyway, so Mayer's still there. He's not a free agent.
Okay. Yeah. So, basically, we have couple things in place. So, on the offensive side of the ball, it's really just 2 players on that line. We need a tackle and then someone to secure that guard spot, because the center. If we get the center position, of course. And then
I think we'd be good at guards, because you figure JBJ played the left side too, so you can move over to the left side. He's a better guard than he is a center, I think. And you got Rodgers was doing pretty good. I think we need another tackle and another guard, another guard for backup. A tackle and definitely a center.
Yeah.
So it can be fixed. It's not that we don't have to worry about demolishing a whole line to try to get some guys in there. And we have a lot of money in free agencies. Let's get Lindenball and the lineman and get another defensive end, the defense draft to help Max. Yeah, Lindenball is on everybody's tongue. Here's the thing. Does he want to come here? You say free agent, don't mean he want to come here. If you want that bad, you probably got to throw him a whole lot of money, which I don't see why they shouldn't. But you got to worry about does he want to come here and play for this regime and play under Brandon Carroll's lousy ass offensive line coaching job? Unless they fire that dude, which I think they should, and get somebody else in there. That's the question. Wanting him and getting him are 2 different things. I would like to have him, but depends. It's up to him. They want to go here, stay in Jacksonville. Baltimore.
Yeah. I feel Lamar's on the decline. You know what I'm saying? Like, for his body wise, like injury wise, he's been getting a lot of injuries and stuff like that. So that's why I feel like this could be, especially if we do go quarterback. It has to work like that too. If we get Lindenbaum, we gotta get Mendoza. You know what I'm saying? But if we don't, because free agency is going to come before the draft, so it's all about what we do in free agency. If we get the center and we find another tackle, you know what I'm saying, like out there in the market, then let's get Mendoza.
Not that many tackles out there. There's a lot of guards out there though on free agency market, so that's a good thing. But well, we don't know who we got in Grant yet. We haven't really seen him play a tackle. He played in some of the game as an extra offensive lineman, but we have yet to see him play as tackle. Maybe this game we'll see him.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I just think of for Miller, just for his future, I don't know how long he's gonna be available for us. So that's why I just want to get another tackle just to kind of get set in motion with him.
Well,
but we can get that in the second round.
That's what Grandpa's be. He's supposed to be replacement, all that stuff, but he hasn't shown because he's not ready. Yeah, well, you're not ready neither, man. Shut up. Get out of here.
Yeah, that part.
But
yeah, that's what I feel too. I don't think it's that far. It's just when we get the healthy guys that we get, that we do have on this team, it'll make it not seem so bad. Because when Miller and JPJ, we know solid, solid enough that they're better than what we have currently. And like you said, Chris, hopefully Charles Grant can step up too. Because I forget about him. But yeah, and then if that's the case, then I mean we're good in the draft. Then we'll be okay. Because like I said, if we sew up that center, that's what I say. Mark Davis. Everybody just needs to tell Mark Davis, Lindenbaum. The only thing you throw money right now, first thing, Lindenbaum. Don't worry. Don't get sidetracked. Hell with Joe. You know what I mean? I love Joe, but hell with Joe right now. You know what I'm saying? Lindenbaum. We need to fix the Raiders. We don't need to help the Cincinnati Bengals. We need to help the Raiders. So let's build our team up. You know what I'm saying? Joe had his chance, but we got this. We'll get our quarterback. I don't want nobody else's quarterback. I want our quarterback.
No, I'm tired of getting recycled stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I want a quarterback for the future. I like Joe Burrow. Don't get me wrong, but he's gonna go from a bad situation to a worse situation because at least at Cincinnati he has two top-notch receivers and a decent running game. But he come here, he has no top-notch receiver besides Bauer, one receiver, which is a tight end, and no number one or number two receivers. A decent running game when the line decides they want to block or not, and then because Joe Burrow is one of the most sacked quarterback in the NFL, so he's gonna come here to be the one on most sacks. Because Gino, I think, is number 2 in the league and get the most sacks. So, unless he's one against Cincinnati, yeah, I can see that. But if he won against Cincinnati, that's a different story. But I wouldn't give up the house, draft picks, and a whole bunch of money to a quarterback because he's making $50 million this year. So, and we're paying Gino $40. So how's that gonna work out? They go our draft capital, our cap, boom, suck. And then what we have? Nothing else. We have no extra guys because we're paying these two quarterbacks, but we can't cut Gino. I'll get to that in a minute. But we're paying this quarterback, then what we have? Nothing. We can't throw our eggs in the basket for one quarterback that is going from the same situation he is now. That makes no sense to me. I want a new quarterback. So what? We say we draft Moore or what's that guy name? Indiana.
Mendoza.
Mendoza. I keep thinking something else. I think Morales. Well, I keep saying stuck in my head. Say we draft one of those two quarterbacks. He come in here and say we do get the offensive line that we need, so he's protected, and they end up going 6-11. You know what I'm gonna say? Well, he's a bust. So and then you bring in Joe Burrow, he gets 6-11. The same situation. Well, he's had a bad year. You see what I'm saying? Difference what people say. Yeah. So why not? Why not just go get a new quarterback, a new guy that'll be here for years to come? Be here for at least 5 to 10 years. Yeah. Look at the teams that are successful. What they do? They have the same quarterback.
Yeah. Remember how we when we got beat by the Panthers, we were like, oh, we got beat by a terrible team. But then they played their butts off that game. You know what I mean? Put 33, I think it was, on us. And see, look at them now. And that was just last year.
Yeah, they're fighting for the playoff. They're right there. They almost in the playoff.
Because they took the step. They took the step and got a quarterback and had faith. It was kind of rocky because remember they benched him Remember, they benched Bryce Young at a certain point. Remember, Andy Dalton was playing all this kind of stuff, and then they finally, he had some hot games coming at the end of the season. So sometimes we just have to be patient. That's the thing. We're not a patient squad. We do all this plugging and playing.
It takes too long because they're not consistent with what they're doing. Mm-hmm. They always change the concept. Why do you keep changing? Mm-hmm. Let it play itself through. Let it play out. But they don't do that. Yeah. Then coaches bad decisions. What was I looking at? Yeah, they're number 4. They're number 4 in the NFC. They're in the playoffs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right now, unless they stink and lose the next 2 games, they're in the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
They're number 4.
Shout to the Chargers. They lost last night. I'm just saying.
Who?
The Chokers. They choked again.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I said, well, if they keep losing like you do, they might not make the playoffs either.
My fingers are crossed.
If they lose 2 more games, they might be in trouble.
Yeah, now the donkey should be a 1 and out. There should be a 1 and done. Yeah. Yeah, this playoffs is going to be a good one. There's no Chiefs, so anything can happen. And I don't think Philly is I don't know. That game they played against us was the closest I've seen Philly to looking like Philly. And then whoever they played after that, they played pretty good too.
That's right, Frank. Whoever so much to his kids was ready. Exactly.
Ooh.
Yeah. So let's see. How about 10 more minutes, and I'm gonna head out of here. I am anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna get up out of here too. We gotta get game ready. Get the game ready, huh?
Yeah, I agree with you. Go Raiders, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. She talking too. She been like letting people know.
Yeah, see, like you example the parent of the Panthers. The Chicago Bears. They were lousy last year. They went out, built the whole line up, got some key pieces, and now look at them. They're fighting for number 1 spot in the NFC. Yeah. They have a game tonight. Now the game's not going to be something else. They play against the 49ers.
Now you remember all the talk. Remember, because when Caleb was coming out, remember they were like, "Oh yeah, no rookie quarterback has ever taken their team to the playoffs, and no rookie but times have changed, guys."
Well, he's not a rookie no more. It's his second year. But the point is, you got to get quarterback time. Mm-hmm. You got to build around him. You got to get the right people in the building, get the right coaches, the right staff to work with him. Come rookie because. College, I never played college. I never played pros, as you know. But coming from college to pros is a lot different.
Yeah.
The speed is different. The guys are different. When you're in college, you're playing guys your age, 18 to 24. Those guys are your age. You got in the NFL, you're playing guys like 28. You're playing against grown-ass men.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that college are not men, but they are. But, these are old men that have been in the league for a while. They know. Yeah. They've seen everything. They've seen all the stuff, all the tricks and stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, they've seen it all. They've seen everything you think is slick now. They've been doing that for years. Yeah. So that's the thing. It just takes. Sometimes it takes fresh legs, man. Like a young. I know. Yeah, it takes a young start. Because Gino, that's the thing. Gino's older now. He doesn't want to run. Like we're telling him, run, Gino, all this shit. He's old. He don't want to run. Like he's done all his running in his young days. So, but that's what it takes in this league, though. That's why I say whoever our quarterback is, he has to be mobile. No more of the statue. No more of the statue stuff. Because we need someone that's going to be able to create. And for what we've seen with our line, we're going to have to create. Mama, you
look at some of the games today.
You have to get your own show. You want to talk? Get your own show, okay?
I'm taking your show, Dad.
Hey, this is my show too, huh?
Yeah, I'm looking at the playoff bracket. So Steelers and Ravens. Steelers in the hunt. Ravens on the bubble. Panthers is in the hunt, and the bug. Okay, I see how they got it. I see how they did it. Because then nobody won the division yet.
Yeah, I think. Am I tripping or did the Steelers get it or no?
Huh?
Did the Steelers get it? Or
Not yet.
oh, okay.
They got to play. They got to play against Cleveland, and then if they win that game, it's pretty much a lock for them because they win that game, they be 2 up on the Ravens, and then once they do that, because ain't no Walker coming out of that division, so once they do that, it's a lock. If they win, if they beat the Cleveland Browns, if because you never know, certain teams have certain luck as other teams. Oh man, so. We're gonna see. So let's see. The interesting game. I'm gonna watch the Raider game. That's at 1 o'clock. I'm talking early games. We're probably end up watching. I think I'll watch that Pittsburgh Cleveland game. See what happens there. I'm not a Pittsburgh fan or a Cleveland fan. Let's see what happens there because everything else is like, Jets and Jets, New England, who cares? New Orleans, Tennessee, doesn't matter. So. There's only one game this morning I'm interested in seeing. That'd be the only one. That has playoff implications on it.
Actually, New York and Tennessee, I feel like that one is it affects us. They're behind us, but we need them to be a little. I mean, I guess it don't matter at the end of the day. But, yeah, but if Tennessee wins another one, that would help us out. Say if we do win. That's the thing. If that's the only way that it wouldn't affect us if we do win, but like I said, it's too much worrying about other teams and stuff like that. So we're just gonna let it play out, and we end up where we end up.
Yeah, and as long as they make the right decisions. So
yeah,
I'm not worried about the overall number 1 pick because sometimes overall number 1 picks don't work out. So I'm worried about where we sit in the draft, what we do in free agencies, and we'll see. We go from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, I would kindly let the Jets trade for Mendoza. If they wanted to give up all those first round picks, I'm sorry, but I would do it.
Yeah, if I was the Giants, I would say, hell yeah. If I was number 1 Jets, they would give you our pick, which they probably have number 5 pick, next year's first round and the second round.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
For sure. And we still got Max. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. If you don't want to trade Max, this is the time to hit because we got, we got needs. So trading back helps us more than staying at that 1 pick and getting that one player. Because one player, like I said, is not. We see what one player has done on our defense with Max Crosby. You know what I'm saying? 2 wins a year ago, 4 wins. It's not one player cannot do it, man. It takes a team. Now, if we got to sacrifice and bring 3 people for the price that we're paying Max, then that helps the team. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to get more help because Max is probably tired of doing this stuff, doing it by himself. You got 2 people on the other side and no one's worth a damn. So it's we have to help Max out because we're going to hold on to that contract. I mean, if it's just for him to sell tickets, that's crazy because that's not helping the Raiders. No. Having him on this team just so you can sell tickets and just say that you have a face of the franchise. No, it's not helping the team. Because Raider Nation knows what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? And Raider fans know that this is not it. So let's get with the league, man. Let's get with the rest of the league. Let's stop plugging in free agent quarterbacks that we can win 2 games with a rookie. You know what I'm saying? We could do just the same with a rookie or probably with a UDFA. Look at Max Brosner over there playing right now.
Who?
Remember the guy from he played for Minnesota College. He was in that he was actually
quarterback.
He was one of the few people that actually worked out in that draft, and he's playing now. He's in there starting for Minnesota.
I remember him. He was a guy who actually looked good in the in the combine. I said, he looked pretty good, but.
That was the mechanic, the guy we were calling the mechanic. He looked like just a mechanic with the hat backwards.
Yeah.
And he's playing. You know what I'm saying? So it's Gino came over here and won 2 games, and we could have did that with somebody. We could have did that with AOC. We could have did that with I almost said Mac Miller with Miller. Yeah, with Cam Miller. Oh, actually, I was right. It's Cam. Mac is Cam spelled backwards. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we could have definitely did the same and for cheaper. That's the thing. If he made a free 40 million, the easiest 40 million that you would ever make.
Who made 40 million?
What's his name? Gino. Gino
Uh,
made the easiest 40 million you ever make, and
Well,
gave
we,
nothing.
we can come post June. We can come to post June thing, and we lose $8 million out of it. So, but that's a lot of what ifs we could have and all that stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of things we should have and could have. We didn't. So, I want to move forward. I want to move forward with this. I'm like, okay, we know the season's been over for a while. Let's see what we do in this game.
Week 2.
The only thing I want to see moving forward, what happened in the past happened in the past. We could do a lot of things to win games. We could do a lot of stuff, but we didn't. So let's see what we have moving forward. Let's see the young guys out there. Let's see what we're gonna be on a team next year. Might be on a team, might not be on a team. I'll say this. I'll put Samir White in there, give him some burn. Let's see, okay, is he worth keeping again? No. He's still in the rookie contract, so it's like they ain't gonna lose a lot of money. But he's taking up a space in the running back room. He's not gonna be a running back. He's gonna wear his sweatsuit every time they play a game. Hell, put me out there. Pay me about a couple $100,000. I have to run the ball, but I can look good on the sideline. I can cheer for the team. I can root up. But that damn
straight up.
Yeah. So put him out there and see what he can do.
Yeah. I just want him to get some rhythm. I do want him to get some rhythm in the wide receiver room. You know what I'm saying? Because that's looked off all year. Just the connections, like, it's just not been there. So I just want them to work on rhythm. I mean, if you got to, easy rhythm plays, slants, drags, a little quick. I don't like the quick outs. I feel like they can't hit out routes. Something, our accuracy is not good.
That's not good.
Yeah, so that's why I say little slants. Try slants. Yeah.
He likes throwing the ball away.
Yeah.
So
hey, it's game time. Put your game face on. She said, "This is my game face."
Yeah. He's looking like yes.
You sleepy, huh?
Yeah.
You sleepy?
Well, you want to call a show? We can.
Let me. I'm gonna just lay her down real quick, and then we'll come out and do the outros.
All right.
Come on.
These damn dogs barking out.
You cranky?
Oh, another game to watch today: Seattle and Carolina. That's an important game for Carolina to stay in that playoff hunt. Let's see. Seattle want to stay at number 1.
Yeah. All right, and I'm back.
All right. Phone's ringing. I'll answer that later.
Okay. Might be never mind. I was supposed to say it might be Jesus. Might be Ed McMahon.
I doubt it. Morning, my guys. If Matt Max is in the building at all in the next few weeks, we have a problem. Well, he won't be in the building. He might be at the games, but he won't be in the building. He's not at practice anymore. He packed his stuff and left. People say you can take your stuff and leave. He left, so he left. But he probably be at the games. At the home games at least. So he'll be there probably on the sidelines. But him being in practice, no, he don't have to be there. I wouldn't be there neither. I'll be at home with the wife and kid. Kicking back on my 105-inch TV watching the game.
Yeah. At some point, I'm gonna have to reset myself to move forward to next year because it's this put a very bitter taste. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've never felt this negative towards the team, and just because the fact is that it just doesn't look like we know what we're doing. Because if we have direction, even if it's a slow process of taking step forward, I'm good with that. But if it looks like we just don't know what the hell is going on, and then we keep bringing new people in, new coaches, and it's like, okay, now they want to paint their vision, and then we only give them 1 year. So it's like, okay, well, now another regime, and it's like at some point it's got to stop. So I just want us to look like we know what we're doing. And then so at some point this offseason, probably maybe just after the Chiefs game, we'll just reset and just start digging into next year, because it's just this has put a really bitter taste. Just we're a very prideful organization, right? And for us to even have to be in these conversations of, the first pick and all that kind of stuff, it's for a losing team, it's a great reward. But for us, a franchise, this is terrible. This is not what we do. We lose, but we don't lose like this. So what we need to do is just put this season behind us. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of us have, but I mean, we still have to witness it. So that's the thing. Until this is officially over, we're gonna stay in the moment. We're gonna finish these 2 games out, but then next year I will get into what we do, like what we need to do. And I'm gonna be consistent. I'm not gonna be jumping around each show with a different response. I will game plan how to make this team better. I promise you. If I haven't done anything for you guys in this 3 years that I've been doing this, I will give you the game plan. You know what I'm saying? I've been around this team my whole literal life. Even their separation to Las Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been there, but it's not too far out. It's just you have to be precise with what you do. Don't get sidetracked. Hit the holes, man. Hit what we need and don't sidetrack on the shit that we don't need. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, once this season's over, I will give you the game plan.
Well,
that I promise.
This like I said, team is this unlikable. Yeah, I get that. Remember, Raider fans said 76. So for me to just go ahead and just quit the Raiders, I gave too much of my heart and soul to the Raiders. Each and every week they played football. Have some good seasons, have some really shitty ass seasons, but never gave up hope. My hope is in my lifetime, while I'm still here, is that to become a better team than they have been the past 20-something years. To make that almost there Super Bowl run. Maybe you could get there like the last time we had Super Bowl run. Yeah, I was excited, but we got cheated. We know how that went down. I'm not going to talk about that. But that's what I want to see. I want to see the Raiders at the top of the heap, not at the bottom of the heap. Oh, sure, getting them one pick is fine. Only reason I want them one pick is the Raiders like at the bottom half of the thing, and they trade up to get them one pick. I don't want to automatically get it. They said like they were 27th in the draft. They traded this now for number 1 pick. Yeah, I'm cool with that. They want to do that madness, but I don't automatically have it at the end of the season, and that's where we at. Because I said at the beginning of the season, I don't know which I said. I don't want to have the top 5 draft pick. I don't have the bottom 5 draft picks. That means we're making the playoffs. Or we have a good win. We have a winning record. I don't want the top 5. I want the bottom 5 pick. But sure enough, we're in the top 5, and we'll win the game, and we'll still be in the top 5. That's pretty sad. We can win today and still be in the top 5 draft pick. What does that tell you?
Yeah.
We suck.
Because the reality of the situation, because for those that think it doesn't matter, if we lose, other teams can swoop. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's the reality of the situation. So if we want Mendoza, if everyone's set on Mendoza, if we lose, that's out, bro. You know what I mean? It's legit out, because there's teams that are willing to give it up, and we're there. You know what I'm saying? So with the number 1 pick, it's our option to give it up or not. You know what I'm saying? Like if we feel that, and that's the thing, you have options at the number 1, because you could either sit back, just let it play out, see how the free agency goes, see how, because it's not going to, people aren't like what we're looking at team needs right now. It's not going to be the same at draft time. People are going to, let me see, no tanks on pirate ships.
Yeah, I said Fantasy 74. Fan 4 I was. Tired of a loss. Hey, I'm with you on that. Let's see. Raiders, you take a loss, but Raiders doing it in a Raider fashion, we'll win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said earlier. I don't think we're tanking. We're just that bad.
Yeah, we are bad, and it's just as for a prideful organization, this is the worst thing. We shouldn't even be having these conversations. That should be somebody else's problem. But we earned this year, so it is what it is. So But it's not a bad thing if we do the right thing with it. Because I hope 5 years from now we'll be looking at this thing like, damn, I remember where it all started. Remember when we got that first round pick? We got, who whoop de whoop or we did whatever the hell we were good we end up doing. And then we're like, look at it, we've been in the playoffs ever since. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping this does. Because it has to get worse before it gets better. Now, other teams we've seen with the first pick, all this kind of stuff, they've made progress. So are we that bad that we can't do the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got the best fans in the damn world. And if we played,
I'm sorry,
it'd be a different. Oh, no.
We got to go up pretty soon. Well, let's bring in a question. General question: who is the worst situation? Who's in a worse situation, the Raiders or the Chiefs? Chiefs are aging terribly. They are beat up and way over cap. It's hard to say because Chiefs do have great guys who can draft. They have guys who can get guys to come to the team. Over the cap, yeah, that's probably gonna hurt them. But they can't draft, so I don't know what pick they have. I have to look at the end of the season. But I will say as a football guy, as a football brain, not a Raider fan, I would say Chiefs are the worst predicament because they do have guys aging out. And they do over the cap. So I'll say they are, but as a Raider fan, I'll say we are. Because it don't seem like we know we hadn't let our general manager Spytek do what he needs to do. Granted, this was his first year. All right, now you gotta pass on that first year. This is now year 2. You better get it right. You better show who's the boss. Pete Carroll's not the boss of this team. You are the boss of this team, besides the owner, Mark Davis and them. But you are the boss of this team. If you don't like the way Pete Carroll and his sons coach his team, well, you tell Pete Carroll, said either your son go or you go. One or the other. Because I'm sure Spytek read the newspaper. I'm sure he listens to the podcast. I'm sure they all do. And we all say we want Brandon Carroll's head. Well, that's my son. So what? So you got to step up and say, okay, Pete, we're hiring a new offensive line coach. It's not your son. So, excellent distinction. They have good front office, and we have it. Exactly. We don't have. They have a good front office. We don't have a good front office. We don't know yet. Like I said, we get Spytek. This his first year last year. Well, I'll give him a pass on that.
Yeah. I'll take an injured Mahomes over a healthy Geno any day.
That's blasphemy, dude. On a Sunday morning, too. That's blasphemy. You'll be struck down my life.
I won't be saying that next week, but I'm just saying from that question because I just look at their quarterbacks, a coaching quarterback. They got us, like as where they are, even though he's injured now, but they're ahead of us. Like you named all the reasons. I was gonna say they know how to put a team together, even in a difficult cap situation. They put together a decent team that got to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So they lost, but
yeah, three times in a row. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll put then they know how to put a team together. But anyway, I'm gonna get rid of some. I'm gonna say something to you guys right quick. This is gonna be the last Sunday Morning Pillaging Show with me and Jasin. I'm taking a sabbatical for about a month or maybe less. I'm gonna take a break, get my health back together. In case you guys missed it, Friday night I was with Jeff. I explained to you what happened to me a couple weeks ago. I also want to say thank you for you guys for subscribing, liking, and watching our channel on Sunday morning. Get up early on Sunday to watch our show. Been great. This is not the end of my YouTube career. This is more like I'm taking a break. Like I said, I'm just gonna relax, get my health up together. I'm still going to do a Tuesday night show with Jasin and Chewy Tuesday night. If Chewy decides to show up or not, we don't know. He got a Cover 3 show. I'll be there Tuesday night, and then we'll go from there. You'll see me pop in and out, but for now, I'm not doing any more scheduled shows. Not is that way. And in case you guys don't know, there's no issue between my boy Jasin and me, and there's no issue between Jeff and I. Because I saw some people say you and Jeff fighting. No, we're not fighting. I love my boy Jeff. With I'm just saying, I already told him. I told him weeks in advance that I'm thinking I'm gonna take a break. So just let you know. I thank to all subscribers who subscribe to my channel. I will be back, but for now, my health is more important than this damn Raider team because I gotta get my health together, or I won't be able to watch the Raider games or do YouTube. So it's just a break, and I hate to go, but I have to. You know, what's up?
Definitely.
Get my skin right. Richard. Yeah. Like I said, I got another show to do with the fellows. But other than that, I'm just gonna let you know, give you guys a heads up in case you guys see me disappear. Like, what happened to him? I'm still here. This is gone.
Yeah. So we're guaranteed for a good show on Tuesday too, because either way this thing goes today for us, it's gonna be something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We're either gonna be, some of us are gonna be pissed off, some of us are gonna be like, some of us are gonna be like, well, you know, hey, but you know, it is what it is. So I hope. I mean, was that the closest we were gonna get to this number one pick? Was this it? We're gonna see. We're gonna see today. How close? To win.
Here it is right here. Oh, here it is right here.
Mm-hmm. Hey, my God, what's up?
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, I feel better, but it's got to make sure I got to wash myself coming up future. But yeah, but if you want to come in on Sunday Morning Pillaging Show with me and Jason, I'll be there. But we like to get that talk because we are playing the Chiefs. So if you decide you want to come in with us, I'll be there.
Definitely come through, brother. And I'll drop the link on one of your latest lives. So I'll let you know too. Definitely. Yeah, we'd love to have you in the building.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Anything. Well, it's not my final words, guys. I'll be back Tuesday night. Jesus Christ.
How do I?
Don't get the shovels out yet. Don't bury me yet. Anyway, so Jason.
Yes, sir.
Do Sunday morning with you. Might do one more. She decided to come with us. I'll be happy to come in if he does. But it's been a great pillaging show. Thanks to our man Frank Weber, who actually named this show. Frank Weber gave us that name for the show, the Pillaging Show. So thank you, Frank Weber, for that. The Pillaging Show is gone for now. It's not dead and buried, but it's gonna be gone for a while till next season. Maybe we'll come back with a better brand of it. Definitely a better brand.
Let me finish the live real quick. We're almost done.
Yeah, we are done. So we're gonna wrap it up. So
I'm probably gonna get there.
Okay.
Boys and Man. Yeah, it was Boys and Man.
How do I?
So actually, it's from Cooley High. Actually, this song.
Say goodbye.
You know that, right?
Huh?
You know that song's actually from the movie Cooley High.
Yeah. Yes, sir. For the good times we spent together.
Yeah, that's it. Bye. I'm not dead. Damn.
No, for sure. You know how we do though. Yeah.
I'm alive. I'm like Crypt Keeper or something.
Well, hey, you gonna get a better exit than Pete than Pete. I forget. Oh, Pete Carroll. You're gonna get a better exit than him. I know that. So enjoy it.
I'm coming back. I'm just gonna take a break. Guess I gotta leave forever. I'm coming back. I just want to take a break. Now you'll give me another show because you're singing like I'm dead. God damn it.
To say goodbye.
Yeah, really hard, Frank. Yeah.
To Crystal Raiders.
I'm not saying goodbye. I'll say I'll be back.
And I'll take man. All right. No, enough of that. We got Giants to beat today. Let's go. Huh? Hell with that pick, man. Let's go. Let's show.
Be a prayer for whatever you need, man. Break. Yeah. That's all it is. Thank you, Hummer. He understands. This is a break for the chaos. This is to take a break.
Yeah.
My mind and soul can't take too much more of this. But anyway, I love doing these shows. But like I said, I'll be back, guys. Don't worry. I'm not going to disappear off the map. But I'll be back later. But I'll see you guys Tuesday night. So join us Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time for the Cover 3 show with me, great name Jason, and Chewy, if he decides to come.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Chewy gonna be in. He gonna be locked in. We'll be celebrating this either this victory or this first pick.
Well, we still got to play one more game after that, so that this will determine that.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say that might be our last chance to play with this first round pick in that mock draft. I was gonna say before we get to KC.
Oh,
But,
yeah, and I will be back for a mock draft, so don't worry about that. I'm gonna set some things up. We can do mock drafts, not the first one. With that, the Super Bowl playoffs, that shit's over. Then we can like February, late February. We can do mock drafts. I'm in for that. Like I said, for now, I'm just gonna take a break. For now,
Okay. I don't know if you understood what she was saying, but she said just she's waiting for your return. Do what you need to do, and we'll be here when you get back.
Who's that? What happened?
Amara just said that from the back. I don't know if you understood what she was saying, but
I feel that. Excuse me, baby talk. I just couldn't pass that class.
Yeah, she said you got this.
Yeah, no, I'll be back, dude. I'm not good.
There you go.
You guys ready to see over. Anyway, man, end the show, man, because you guys are good. Okay, see you guys next time, man. Have a good life. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you Tuesday night. After that, we'll talk and we'll see what's from there. But I've been enjoyable. Thanks for watching the Sunday Morning Pillaging Show with me and Jason. I enjoyed every minute of it.
Yeah, likewise. And until the next one, like you said, it ain't over.
It's the Sunday Morning Pillaging Show. Chris Rowe.